In the year 2475, humanity's place in the galaxy was no longer that of the dominant species. The Galactic Empire, a vast and ruthless power, had swallowed up countless worlds, crushing any resistance that dared oppose its rule. Earth, once a proud cradle of civilization, had been reduced to a quiet, forgotten world. Its technological marvels were lost to history, its once great cities now just monuments to the past. But the Empire had made a grave mistake, one they would soon regret. Samantha Owens was just an ordinary young woman, living in the bustling metropolis of New York. She never imagined that her life would be anything extraordinary. That was until the Galactic Empire arrived on Earth. It started with a simple invasion, as it often did. The Empire's ships descended from the stars, massive and foreboding. Earth's defenses were no match for their power. Within hours, entire cities were in flames, and the world fell to its knees. Samantha's life was upended in an instant. She was taken by the Empire's forces, along with thousands of other civilians, and thrown into a brutal captivity. The Galactic Empire's leaders had one goal in mind: to break humanity's spirit, to show that no one, no species, could stand against them. Samantha was one of the unlucky ones. The Empire's torturers saw her as a symbol, someone to break in front of the rest. They tortured her, pushing her to the limits of human endurance. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. They tried to break her will, to make her betray her fellow humans. But no matter how much pain they inflicted, Samantha remained unbroken. What the Empire didn't know was that they had awakened something deep within her, something ancient. It wasn't just her own spirit that had survived the torture. Samantha had unknowingly connected to Earth's most ancient defense system, one that had lain dormant for centuries. Long before the rise of the Galactic Empire, when humanity first looked to the stars, Earth's leaders had built something extraordinary, a fleet of ships, powerful beyond imagination, hidden away in secret locations across the globe. These ships were designed for a time when humanity would face an overwhelming threat, when the galaxy's darkest forces would turn their sights on Earth. They were meant to be a last resort, a final stand to protect the human race. And now, in Samantha's greatest hour of need, the ancient fleet was waking up. In the dark, dank prison cell, Samantha's pain faded, replaced by a sense of something far greater. Her mind was no longer just her own. It was connected to a vast network of machines, of ships, of weapons. She could feel their presence like a pulse beneath the surface of her skin. The Earth fleet was coming alive. Back on Earth, hidden beneath the surface of mountains and oceans, the fleet's artificial intelligence systems activated. Long-forgotten command centers hummed to life. Ancient weapons systems roared to life, and shipyards that had not seen a soul in centuries began to churn once more. The Earth fleet was rising from its slumber, responding to the unspoken call of humanity's last hope. Samantha had become a vessel for the fleet's activation. The Empire's captors, who had once believed they could easily crush humanity's resolve, now found themselves facing an unimaginable power they had never anticipated. They had underestimated humans, thinking them weak and broken, but in truth, humanity's greatest strength lay in their defiance. They had not been conquered, not yet. As Samantha's body healed from the tortures of the past months, her mind expanded. She could feel the pulse of the fleet growing stronger. Ships began to emerge from their hiding places, rising from the depths of Earth's oceans and the vastness of its forgotten underground facilities. Massive dreadnoughts, faster than light cruisers, and countless smaller warships, all designed for one purpose: to fight and defend Earth. The Empire was about to face a foe they had never encountered before. The first of the ancient ships, the Defiant, broke the surface of the Atlantic Ocean like a leviathan of old. It was a behemoth of advanced technology, a warship that had not seen battle in over 1,000 years. The Empire's commanders watched in disbelief as the massive vessel soared into the sky, its engines flaring with unrelenting power. From that moment, the tide turned. The fleet began to descend on the Empire's outposts, striking with unparalleled precision. Samantha, still weak but now aware of her power, was the conduit between Earth's forces and the ships that had once been legends. She guided them, her mind linked to the fleet's AI, directing their movements as the first waves of the human fleet tore through the Empire's defenses. The Empire, caught off guard by the sudden resurgence of Earth's ancient might, scrambled to respond. Their fleets, which had once been invincible, now found themselves outmatched and outmaneuvered. The Defiant was just the beginning. Warships followed, and humanity's ancient might was unleashed. The Empire's forces were stunned. They had never encountered a force like this. Humanity, united by a hidden strength, a strength born from centuries of survival. As Earth's fleet decimated the invaders, Samantha stood at the heart of it all, connected to the very soul of her planet. She had been tortured, yes, but she had also been the key to humanity's resurgence. Her suffering had awoken something deep within the Earth, something the Empire had never understood. That humanity, no matter how broken, would always rise again. The Galactic Empire's forces, once so confident in their victory, found themselves retreating in the face of Earth's unexpected wrath. But Samantha knew this was just the beginning. The battle for Earth's freedom was far from over. But now, for the first time in centuries, the humans were fighting back, and they would never stop because they had something the Empire could never take away: hope. And that hope was enough to awaken the full might of Earth's ancient fleet.